if Luka Doncic isn't one of the best scorers in the NBA anymore, well,
Well,
he is one
is.
of the.
He
Well,
still
wait, yeah,
is.
my bad. But I mean, if he's not a top 5 scorer in the NBA anymore, and he's a real grenade launcher, is he even a top 10 player in the league anymore?
This is nasty, man.
He's a top.
This is so nasty, Pete.
I'm not going that far. He's for sure a top 10 player.
This is so nasty, Penn.
I'm just saying. Well, I'm just saying. Oh, Penn, what else do we do?
Now he may not be like a top 3 to 5 player anymore, like he used to be, once was, but he's
absolutely a top 5 player. My God.
Yes, he is.
He's not for sure just a top 5 player right now.
5.
Okay.
I know how you feel about Anthony Edwards. I do. I know how you feel about Anthony Edwards, and the way I feel about this, the same way I feel about Donovan Mitchell. The same way. So, if I'm gonna say that about Anthony Edwards, then I have to say that about Donovan Mitchell. However, Luka, just his impact as a bucket getter alone puts him in the top 5. Just his impact as a bucket getter. Now he might be, to Ox's point, a grenade launcher. He might, shoot bad shots, but there aren't many guys on this short list who can score the basketball like Luka. It's not many.
Right.
So I'm not going to do that and turn this into, I might be able to get Luka at as low as 6. Hell no. It ain't 5 scores in the game.
So if Luka's not a top 5 scorer, which, I mean, we clearly think he is because he's at number 2, but I'm saying some people don't got him as a top 5 scorer. It's impossible for him to be a top 7 player in the NBA because he don't do shit else.
I mean, well, he's still one of the best passers.
He's not a great passer. Okay.
He's a grenade launcher. And
you could be a grenade launcher and still be a great passer.
I just have a lot of empathy for anyone who has DeAndre Ayton as their center.
And y'all talking about all the turnovers. Y'all
Pen, you and this DeAndre Ayton shit is driving me crazy. I swear.
DeAndre Ayton has been a really good offensive player for majority of the season.
And yes, he has been. He's been really good with the Lakers. Really good. So
now, his defense isn't anything to, brag about, but him as a play finisher is amongst the best at the center position. It really hasn't gotten too much better this year. So I don't
even want to get into DeAndre Ayton as much as I'm siding with Big Ox on this. How it's just crazy how it's all of a sudden became trendy to start hating on Luka Doncic. And you put on, heavy as the head that wears the crown. You put on that purple and gold, you best be ready to get slandered.
Can we stop?
It happened to LeBron James as soon as he put that jersey on. It happened to Kobe.
He played worse than 19. We gotta stop doing this.
It happened to Alex Caruso.
LeBron James was a worse player in 2019.
Happened to Russell Westbrook.
LeBron James was a worse player in
KCP.
2019 than he was in 2018. That was just a fact. And
remember when Dwight went over there with Kobe?
Right now is a worse player than he was.
Because he got hurt, real talk. Because before that groin injury, he was rolling.
Remember when Dwight went over there to Kobe?
I agree. It had something
to do with that groin injury, he was rolling.
But chill. When he got back from injury, he was worse.
It
had nothing to do with the Lakers. He was a worse player.
Then in 2019, 2020 season, and then he started rolling again. Yes, he started rolling again.
We said he was the best player in the world in 2020. It's not about the Lakers. Luka Doncic is objectively playing worse. That's why it happened to AD.
I don't know why people just use the word objectively to lie.
Right?
So Luka's not worse than he was in 2024
through
now.
Luka's first
don't
20
put me
games.
On the big screen. Have this lying ass nigga explain. Please tell me how Luka Doncic is not playing worse than he was.
You know what? I got something better for y'all.
Please.
That's not subjective neither, Penn, by the way.
Please tell me.
Please ask the question again.
Tell me how Luka Doncic is not playing worse than he played in 2024.
We're all ears.
The line better. He has a worse supporting cast. He's adjusting to new teammates. He has
you already bullshitting, but go ahead.
No, I'm not. He is getting to the line better. He's not getting to the line better?
No, he's grifting. You're right about that. Go ahead.
He's not better inside he's not better inside the arc. He's not more efficient from 2. He's just having a cold shooting season. I just want to remind you, real talk, that through the first 20 games, remove the last 4. Through the first 20 games, Luka Doncic is averaging 35 points per game. Okay. 35.
Yeah, he's shooting 12 free throws a game.
So,
okay, so again, did your argument just go back to Oh, he's averaging 35. Is that your argument? Is why he's playing better than in
I see how
now
teams
than
are
24?
guarding. I see how teams are guarding him. What do you mean? So 35 points per game is not nothing. I mean, I've sat up here
didn't say
as
it
people have
wasn't.
tried to explain to me that volume complicates efficiency. Okay, cool. Well, I see that Luka is on a team that is not very deep, that has a lot of funky offensive players that do not provide a ton of space for him. And yeah, the turnovers are high and the efficiency might not be where you want it to be, and the shooting luck and variance, whatever. I don't think he just magically forgot how to shoot threes, but I think the force that he puts on the opposing defense is definitely top 3. I don't understand how you could possibly watch this team and claim to know basketball and then be sitting up here acting like Luka Doncic is not clearly a top 5 player, or at least a top 5 offensive player.
Because he's not playing like a top 5 player, and we're not going to blame. This is what I absolutely hate about these arguments about these upper echelon players, and how, oh my goodness, they're playing worse because the team around them is a worse supporting cast. That is not typically how being an elite basketball player works. Actually, what actually ends up happening.
Did I just hear about that?
Excuse me. I just let you talk.
You didn't let me do shit. Don't talk to me like that. You're not gonna little bro me, bro.
Ben, I'm not little broing you. You're in your own head because you think
I
in
just
your
let
mind
you talk.
that you're
Get out,
inferior.
get out that hat.
Get out your
I mean, to be
feelings.
fair, we are
Get out
letting you
your
talk.
feelings. Get out your
Get
You
out
are
your
feelings.
hat.
letting me talk.
Yeah, the show.
Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. I know you want to.
Ron is letting you talk.
I know you want to dub against me. It's still not going to work. So Luka Doncic.
You are walking L, bro.
Facts.
You
but
wake
I'm a
up in the
dub
morning,
against you.
L.
I'm a dub
Take a
against
shower, L.
you. Yeah, I'm a dub against you. I'm a dub against you.
Look down at the weight scale.
All right, real
L.
talk. The point that you were making.
Talk about his weight.
He did talk about my weight. Hey, you have mold growing in that.
Ron,
head.
you suck.
Anyway,
Ron. Just so you know, Ron. You suck.
I'm asking real talk to give his opinion.
Hey, real talk. It went from Luka's season to your scale.
Because real talk said I'm gonna let you talk.
Real talk, you were making a point. Real talk. I'm sorry.
I'm making a point.
You were making a point. Real talk.
Being on a worse team actually should make you a better player as far as your production. That doesn't mean you as an individual player gets worse. The fact is, I'll bring up Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic, ever since Aaron Gordon and Christian Brown have gone down, he's gotten better as a player. He didn't get worse because he's an actual upper echelon player. In December in 2024, when Luka Doncic was out there not having Derek Lively for a lot of that month, haven't traded for Daniel Gafford yet, haven't traded for PJ Washington. He's out there playing with Grant Williams and the likes. Guess what he was averaging? 37.5, right? He was shooting 38% from 3. He was shooting 57.5% from 2. He was shooting 80% from the free throw line, and he averaged 9 rebounds and 11 assists during that time as well. He was a more efficient player. He was a more accurate player, while his production also went up while playing with less talent. Your production should go up if you're an elite player, and you should get better when your talent diminishes. It's supposed to get worse. I.e., Kobe Bryant won his scoring title. Kobe Bryant. I'm not done. I'll let you go. I know you don't care.
I don't care.
Pen.
35
you
again.
starting off
35
January
again.
1st
35
acting
again.
like a complete bitch isn't a me problem. That's a you problem.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to get back to what I'm saying.
Being
I'm going to get back to what I'm saying, right? So what I'm saying is he got better when his talent on his team got lesser. And you're making excuses for him being a worse player because the talent on his team isn't as good when he was a better player with lesser talent in the better year.
Is that fair?
So again, try again.
Is that fair, Pen?
Is what fair?
What he just said.
I just zoned right out.
Because being on a lesser team, that means that I have to do more. That means that I'm going to have to produce more. That means that I'm going to have to shoot more.
He's producing a lot, Cho.
Sure.
He's producing a lot, and they are winning, and they're a great team, and they have no business being a great team.
We've been a mid offense the whole month of December.
Okay, once again, the season did not start on December 1st, and just because you're emotional and because you're a sad Lakers fan right now, you are absolutely emotional. That's why you called me a bitch on national YouTube.
No, I just think that.
Because you're emotional. It
has nothing to do with my emotions.
Because
Hold on. Pen, you do not get
to get you're talking about Luka. You immediately went to his weight to
Exactly.
get personal.
You make an
he
attack
went
on me,
personal
and then
when
I
you
respond to
elevated
you.
it.
I'm being
That's what
emotional.
happened. I'm not for anybody calling anybody a B word, but I'm also not for you taking a direct shot at him personally in the middle of a basketball debate because you don't like what he's saying.
You know what I'm all for?
And you didn't. Oh, no. Stop, chill. Could you do this?
Bro, you
don't
could
say
look at the weight too,
and
bro.
then on the other end, when it came to having a basketball discussion, you didn't like the way he said, we're letting you talk. You then got emotional about you thinking, oh, who are you to let me talk?
Exactly.
This is the show.
I'm
Everyone
not listening to you, bro. You
yelled
for 2 hours.
I might be a very dominant personality when you get up here, just like everybody else.
You're
is.
not dominant.
Well, guess what? Ron, because that's what I mean.
Dominant.
Like domineering.
You're not dominant.
But then, okay, well, I guess I'm not dominant. But that's what I'm saying. Penn wants to make a bad joke. I'm trying to make a point. Ron is the host. He allowed me to talk. But I didn't call him a B word. I didn't talk about his weight. You immediately brought up his weight because you were losing. That's sucker stuff. You do that, and then you tried to point at him.
You brought up his weight.
Bring up my weight.
You're getting emotional.
You brought up his weight. You brought up his weight too.
That's crazy. Well, guess what?
You know what?
Here's
with all this being said,
no, not sure. You ain't saying nothing.
You know what?
Matter of fact,
that's why you two are two peas in the pod.
Hey, real talk. Put real talk back on the screen.
You literally made
this is what real talk. This is what Penn mad at.
2 hours ago.
This is what Penn mad at. Real talk. This is what Penn mad at. That when he gets to be 45 years old, he's gonna be Penn. You see that begrudging thing up there? That's that face. This is how you look. Okay?
I'm
you can't be unhappy all the time, and this is what you're gonna look like at 45 years old. You're gonna have a big old chili bowl, all them freckles and whatnot on your face. You're gonna have a bunch of pimples everywhere. That's what unhappiness does to you. Smile, be happy, talk basketball. You won't have to worry about looking like this at 45. Talking about Real Talk's weight. At least Real Talk can get in the gym and change his behavior. You just mean. Being mean, that's something you can't fix. You need to get intervention. Get on the scale. Get on the scale, Real Talk. I'll get on there with you. We're going to work out this summer.
Since we're on the subject of talking basketball,
I'm not even
on the scale together.
Since we're on the subject of talking basketball, since we're on the subject of talking basketball, Real Talk made a point about a guy's production.
We don't care, chill. We want to talk weight. We want to talk about who moves the most weight up here. We want to talk about who got the best jokes up here. It is the new year, y'all. Welcome to the panel. We back in full effect.
I have a receding hairline, but I haven't lost any hair.
We live.
And you lost all your hair like poof when you were 12 years old.
This is how we start the new year.
I know this is your man, Ox.
You're kidding me, man.
But when I see this dude, we are boxing. It is on sight when I see this dude. When you saw us in Phoenix, soon as I see him, it's gonna be worse than that. Wait till I see him.
Chill. Check it out. Look, you gonna see me, you gonna run the other way.
Wait till I see this dude.
Cause I've been in the lab, nigga.
It's the panel. Religion get built on cam. Where the chat throw smoke and the host go ham. You ain't never seen hoops out hit the raw. Every take got weight, every night we drop. This that barbershop. Courtside, worldwide tone. Welcome to the only show that really feel like numbers jumping like the score.